Hi everybody! So the Cuphead update came out yesterday, and I figured I would play a little bit and give an update on some of the projects that I have not talked about in a while. We're playing as Mugman, of course, because you gotta. It's new. I haven't been able to work on most of my projects during the semester just because it's been... this semester's been a challenge. I mean, I didn't get to work on much last semester either, just because I was adjusting to going back to school. But this semester I've surely taken on some challenges, and let's go spend that money. I started the game over. I started a new game because I had heard that the cutscenes are animated now, which is probably the thing I'm most excited about this update. I just love animation. So, let's see. So these two are definitely the things that I use the most. Oh, I can't buy the roundabout yet. That's so sad. Thank you for the reminder, I would have forgotten. This is a charm. Okay. Got that. I'm gonna get some more coins. I want that roundabout. It's definitely the item I use, the weapon I use the most. It's just kind of my default. Unless the boss I'm fighting kind of calls for a more specialized weapon. Like Grim Match Deck, you want to use a lobber. For some reason, that just takes him out really fast. I like my frisbees. They just like fill in the air with cyan chaos. It's actually been a while since I've played this. I wonder if I am going to do very well. I think that's how the semester is gone. I haven't had time for anything. I guess that's not true. That's not good. I have been working a little bit on 20 Galaxies. I've been working on a novelization. If you've been in this channel a while, you remember that I came out with the 20 Galaxies animation, or the first half of the first episode. I never got around to finishing that, but the novelization would cover what would have been the book that I'm working on.
Here goes.
Would cover the entire first season. So I'm hoping that would come out. See, I should not put a date on any project I do, because I'm really bad at assessing when a project is going to be finished. But I have been doing work on it in like little pockets of time that I've had, like on the bus or between classes when I don't have any homework, which is rare. But the latest draft of the story is the latest draft of the story is almost done, and I'm at the point where I feel like the improvements I've been making are very small, so I think it's pretty much almost ready. I'm gonna have some people look at it before I actually send it off. Or actually declare it finished, I guess. I would like to say that it's gonna be out by the end of the summer, and that's being generous on my part. Really, what I think it's gonna be is like the beginning of summer, and it's totally not gonna be that. No, have I lost it? Have I lost my touch?
You're up.
I just remember this being really difficult the first time, so. There's like these smug little flowers falling from the sky. Like, I'm gonna mess you up, I'm the first bad guy in the game. I can jump. I can follow you around. But, so the semester's almost over, and I'm gonna be taking summer classes, or just one summer class actually, math, so I can catch up with things that I learned 15 years ago. And I'm gonna try and look for work, like an outside job, like not freelancing. I needed that hit point, man. I know you're there. Ah! Purple bombs. But I'm still gonna have time for I'm still gonna have more project time than I originally had. So I'm gonna be working on 2 Cuphead related projects over the summer, and one of them you have seen here. It's the Threatenin Zeppelin animation. The thing about that is I don't really have anything to add at this point. It's an animation. It's gonna take a long time to work on. And all I can say is that when I get things to update, I will post them. But the main point of me just mentioning that is that I'm saying that the project is still on. It's just takes a long time. I mean, it's an animation.
Bravo!
Yeah! Good job, Bugman. But the other major project I'm going to be working on is an adaptation of this game in comic form. And you guys have already seen Threatenin Zeppelin. So it's basically a continuance around that. Bugman! I love it! He gets his own theme song! Yay! And you're back for my frisbees.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. So where I'm at with that is I have written a script for the intro and this level right here, Botanic Panic. I have also thumbnailed the introduction, but I feel like...
This match will get red hot.
I don't feel like... Did that include not go through? Huh. I must not have saved it or something. Press the wrong button. So, I've got the intro thumbnailed, but I don't... Yeah, that didn't save for some reason. Oh, okay, I got it. Yeah. I don't feel like I've developed the characters enough for the Botanic Panic portion of the story, so I'm gonna redo
A great slam and then some. Now go!
But I should be able to start working on, like, the actual comics. I'm still really tired. It's Friday. So, there's probably gonna be some gaps in my speaking, because I'm not much of a speaker to begin with. But I guess I could talk about what I'm planning on for the adaptation as I go through the game. So the root pack, yeah, I gotta puff up the script a little bit for Botanic Panic, but it's on its way. I want my super rare. I think in order to do that, I gotta fight these guys, which I personally think are the most challenging characters on Isle 1. But Isle 1 is pretty simple once you get the hang of it. Clip Joint Calamity!
A A great slam and then some. Here
Also, how do
goes.
people figure out which one of these guys is Ribby and which one of these is Croaks? Because, so I say these guys seem like the betting type, and they do turn into a giant slot machine.
Here's a real high-class bout. You're up.
Here comes a spooky punch.
Comes
Now
a
go.
bunch. Woo! I'm pink and spooky. Suppose of this guy. I'm pink and angry and dancing. Uh-oh, Sky Grandpa.
Victory!
Wonder when the DLC comes out. I forgot about that. We didn't forget about it, but I forgot if they said there was a date or not. Whoa! Oh, that was cool. I like that. Okay, but given any... You just throw rainbows at anything and I'm cool with that. Right. Let's not forget this time. So as far as the comic adaptation goes, since we're headed up this way, Threatenin Zeppelin. I've already done that chapter. I don't intend on redrawing the whole thing. I think I'm just gonna update some panels, especially since having animated Hilda several times by now, I'm more capable of drawing her in a style that's closer to the game, rather than the very anime-ish style that I originally drew her in. So I'm probably gonna redo a lot of her panels. And also this guy, who I guess the fandom is now also calling Ron. And I didn't know if that originated from my comic, but if it did, I am super thrilled about that. The thing about him is, like, in the comic I drew him as Bird, because on this screen and pretty much every screen I played on, I cannot see him. I cannot see his details, so I just drew him with a big red beak instead of like a nose and a mouth like he actually has. And by the time I realized that he has a dialogue box in aisle 2, I was already pretty much 40 pages deep into the comic, so I just ran with him being a bird. So for the Threatenin Zeppelin animation, I'm going to keep him as a bird, just because he's easier for me to animate that way. But I may go back when I'm doing the revisions for the Threatenin Zeppelin comic and redo him as well and draw him as he's originally styled in the game. Yeah, I didn't know what his name was when I made the comic, and I just made something up. Actually, it's an aviation pun. In the comic, his full name is Ron Ayler, and I ran that by my dad, who is a recreational pilot, and I'm like, Dad, if I named this guy Ron Ayler and he's a pilot, do you get it? And he's like, yes, I get it. There's a part of an airplane called an aileron, so that's where that came from.
A brawl is surely
You know, I
brewing.
hope in the future we get to see like more official stuff. And I don't know if I'm gonna start the comic before the DLC comes out, or before anything else more is released, but you know, I'm just gonna run with what I got. And the... You have to concentrate with her. Vertical stretching! That's how a tornado forms! I'm learning things in school. And make adjustments as necessary, but... I mean, at some point, like, I'm always wrong about fan theories, so... I've kind of given up on the idea that Sagittarius again. Come on, Hilda. I've kind of given up on the idea of doing an adaptation that's just like completely accurate to the story. And like, I'm not really trained in rubber hole style anyway. My style always has an anime tone to it, and I've just kind of accepted that as that's how it's gonna be. So it's a full moon today. Okay, you go in front of that. Star's gonna get me. Ah! This is a lot more frantic than I remember. So he's one of the more popular characters, I think. And... But I don't know what to do with his backstory. There's, I think the popular backstory of his is, like, he was a tiny flower, and he got tired of being a tiny flower. So he sold his soul to be a big flower. Which could work. I could work with that. I guess I just have a conflicting view on his personality that most people have, though. I think people make him a lot crankier than I think he is. Yeah, too bad for you, I don't actually have allergies, so... Oh ho 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 ho! It's gonna be like that, huh? I deserved that one. It was just standing right in his face taunting him, he's like, okay. That's all about one, right? Coin! Yes! Look how happy he is now. He's dancing. He's in the intro. Gotta figure out how to draw him too. Gotta make hay while the sun shines. You sound like my grandpa. My grandpa was born in the 30s, so... makes sense. Hey, we get to see the cutscene. Ah. I still can't draw him very well either, so that's gonna be another challenge.
Mr. King Dice, I'm the gamest in the land.
No playing frisbee in the die house.
I never play nice. I'm the devil's right-hand man. I can't let you pass, 'cause you ain't done everything. Bring me those contracts, come on.
Who's jumping? Cool. Well, I think I've said all I wanted to about the projects, and I'm not really good at this game. So the only person I can beat on this aisle with relevant, relative consistency is Bonbon. So I think I'm gonna call it a day. So, until then.